new section of the world! Hello guys, Wild Link bringing another Let's Play Pokemon Emerald video. And yes, holy crap, new section of the world! But to start off, we get to talk to this guy right here. He's gonna give us a good rod, because there's an old rod, there's a good rod, and there's a super rod. And well, not quite the super rod yet, but we're good enough to get the good rod. Yay. Now over here, you might remember these two from when we got north of Mauville City. These guys are a great place to just grind and grind and grind. Now they have a third spawn point, and we haven't quite gotten there yet, but once you get there, and you keep fighting these guys, they max out at level 39. But it's a level 39 Magneton and a level 39 Exploud, and it's just great experience. It really is. So if you ever need to train in third generation Pokemon, the Hoenn ones, then you come and fight Ty and Gabby, I think is their name. They're really easy to take out if you have the right moves. But even if you don't, they're relatively easy to take out. And really, it shouldn't be a problem on your end. You should be set at this point. I mean, maybe not as set as I am, being in the low 40s, but now they are going to ask you for something to say. What? I'm not going to say a damn thing, because I don't need to. Here's Nyan right here. And right down here we have a trainer. This guy has a Magikarp and I think a Feebas. If he has a Feebas, I'm going to be very jealous. Because he's just... Oh no, he has a Tentacool. I'm completely wrong. I don't even Pokemon anymore. Then again, is there really anybody out there that memorized like every single trainer in their like lineup? Yeah, like that to me would just be like too extreme. And like, you need to go. But like, if you remembered like one trainer and one lineup in particular because like you had a hard time, or just because they had a memorable lineup or something, then that's one thing. But if you can like, if I say Route 113, you can rattle off every single last one, we got a problem there, buddy. We got a problem. Alright, so, moving on. We're finally making some progress, and to halt our progress, here comes Steven. Hi, Link. It's me, Steven. We met in the cave near Dewford. Have you met many kinds of Pokemon since I last saw you? I would say we have a respectable amount. There are many, many kinds of Pokemon in this wide world of ours. If you wanted to raise only your favorites, that's fine. Perhaps you find it more fun to raise all sorts of Pokemon. As a trainer of Pokemon, what do you think? I'll stick to what I know. So, dragon types. Of course, it's not any of my business. It would be nice if we were to meet again somewhere. Yeah, we're going to be meeting him a few more times throughout the story. And if you guys hear any rattling, that's me trying to move this wire that just... It's a really long wire, and I don't need it to be long. I don't, but it wants to be. So that's kind of a problem. Now, coming up here, we're going to pick up some berries. And then, we'll get to an interesting spot in the game. Coming up, there's going to be tall grass. Now, I know what you're saying. Isn't the grass that we go through already tall grass? No, this thing is like... You know in those, like, jungle movies, the guys that always have, like, the machete and they're cutting down stuff? Yeah, that's where we're about to get ourselves into. Now, if I could just get over to where I want to go without getting into an encounter, that'd be great. Because I'm not going to fight these. These things are, like, 20 levels lower, almost. Also, if we were to continue east, from what I'm told, there's a great berry planting spot because it's always raining there. But I don't particularly farm berries, except for the ones that you need for Milotic, or to turn Feebas into Milotic. But I can't get that in this playthrough because my trainer ID does not end in a 1 or a 6. So that makes it harder for me to get a Milotic. But I feel kind of bad just being this over-leveled at this part of the game. Like right now, if I really wanted to challenge myself, I could probably go take on the Elite Four. Like, that's probably not an issue. Like, if I were to evolve Vibrava and just go right for the Elite Four, I'm pretty sure I could, do a decent job. If not complete the entire thing. Because just setting up with Gardevoir, like that would just be over the top, kicking butt right there. Yeah, because if I were to just use like PP ups that I found, keep using Calm Mind to set up, except for the first battle, I'd probably use Blaziken because dark types are weak to fighting types, and then I would just go in. The only one that I have a real problem with would probably be the ghost person, so Phoebe. That would be the only person I would struggle with, but I don't know, because Flygon has Crunch, so I might be covered there. I don't know. I think I could do it. I don't know. I'd like to give it a try. So maybe I'll come back and maybe like after I finish the game, what I'll do is I'll come back with like I'll raise like an entire like I'll breed, go back with like the same levels as I have now. So like level. All right, we'll make him 45. So Flygon or so Vibrava's evolved to a Flygon, and then maybe that'll be like a bonus video or something that I'll do because I'd really like to see if I could do it. I mean, I know they wouldn't have like the same EVs and IVs and features and all that fun stuff, or at least I don't think they would. But I think it would be cool to see if I could do that. So no, as I was talking, this guy here, the tall grass snares bike tires. There's no way to get. There's no way you can cycle here. So you have to just keep walking. Now, what's cool is that this thing is called the Mimic Circle, and there's like a circle. Yeah, so this guy's going to explain. If you step forward, we step forward. If you turn right, we turn too. So there's like a group of 4 or 5 trainers here, and whatever step you make, they make along with you. So that's kind of cool. Now, I'm not going to be fighting everybody here, because I'm just going to save some of the trainers, so that I can come back once we get Spiel. Because I have decided that I am going to use Spiel. That's decided, so... Sorry if you guys were expecting to see Melodic or some other water type, but I'm going to roll with what I know. Well, actually, I don't think I've ever used Spiel before. Or if I have, it's been a very long time. So I think that'll be cool. Because this is the team I usually run with whenever I do a Emerald playthrough. I just really like this group. I think it's really easy to get through the game. But this game is pretty damn easy anyway. I mean, the level cap for the main game is like 57 or maybe borderline 60, but I don't know. Johto really dropped the ball in terms of levels, but we won't talk about that until this summer because that's when Emerald's gonna. No, not Emerald. That's when Crystal is gonna be done. Yeah. All right, so we got a Super Potion. So yeah, we're just gonna head on out. Now this little lake right here. This is where you find Feebas. But there's only 6 tiles that you can get them at. Now to change the tiles, what you want to do is you want to head back to Dewford Town, and you want to change the trendy saying of the town. And actually, speaking of that, I think right now we could go back and we could get TM36 or 7. TM30, I'm going to say 6, and that's Sludge Bomb. So if you have a poison type or somebody that can use Sludge Bomb, I recommend you head back. I think it has like 60 or 90 power, and I think it's the strongest poison type move in the game, other than Toxic. But Toxic's kind of like a status thing, like a Solar. But I don't know. If you're interested in that, head back to Dewford once you beat. Is it 5 or 6 gyms? You might have to wait until after we beat the 6th gym. But definitely coming up, there's the opportunity to get the Sludge Bomb TM. Do you have a Pokénav? It's a must-have tool for any trainer. Oh, you do have one. Let's register each other then. I hate that they don't even give you a choice. Like, I think in Crystal, or Gold, Silver, and Crystal, I believe you had a choice. So, like I said, I'm going to try to skip these trainers and save them for when I get new team members. But I'll come back and do those off-screen. I won't bore you guys with... Alright, so we're going to have to go through the grass here. Now, coming up, I know you can get a Water Stone and a Leaf Stone by surfing. But I don't need any of those, so I'm not going to go over and get them. This Oddish. All these wild encounters. I have to say, though, for going through the wild grass as much as I have been in this video, we've been doing fairly well. We're not running into any encounters. So I think if I step here, I'm good. Yeah. So let's make our way north. Really? Look out. Duty is surprisingly boring. Oh, wait. Not look out. Like, not like, look out! Something's coming at you. It's like, look out, duty. So boring. Hey, you, please don't go near the Weather Institute. We're sending lookout here. Hey, you, stay away from the Weather Institute. It's not safe. So, this is the Weather Institute right here. As you may notice, it is taken over with Team Aqua Grunts. Now, you have a bed here that you can rest in, and you have access to a PC. And I did not mean to take another nap, because I have already taken one today, and don't need another one. Now, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to free up a slot. I'm not sure if I explained it, but the reason there's a Baltoy in there is because I considered using it, and but then I was like, nah, we don't need it. Now, how are we here for time? Alright, so we're about 11 minutes in. So I think in the next video, we'll start taking on Team Aqua and dealing with all that hullabaloo. Hullabaloo? Is that even a word? I don't know. But we'll deal with all this crapola tomorrow. Kudos to you who get the reference.